Project Fire who donating the money for us. You know what I'm saying? We really appreciate y'all.
The Lost Program at Catholic Charities would like to thank Gabriel's Light for helping us to continue doing the work that we do. Lost provides grief support services to individuals and families who have lost a loved one to suicide. We do this through our monthly support groups, our 8-week groups, individual counseling, and our monthly newsletter, The Obelisk. Thank you so much, Gabriel's Light.
On behalf of everyone at Concern Worldwide, as well as our team in Ethiopia, I would like to say a huge thank you to Gabriel's Light for their generous grant. Your support has ensured life-saving treatment reaches the extremely poor and malnourished in one of the most vulnerable communities in Ethiopia. It's a privilege for us to be able to honor Gabriel's legacy through our work in Ethiopia. We so much look forward to the event, and we can't thank you enough.
Hi, I'm Kemper Florin, the Director of Development at the People's Music School. Thank you, Gabriel's Light, for this tremendous honor. The People's Music School was founded in 1976 in a former beauty salon in uptown Chicago. With just $630 in donations and a single donated piano, our fearless founder, Rita Simo, who sadly passed away last week at age 86, dreamt of teaching students the power and beauty of music regardless of their ability to pay. Today, the People's Music School serves nearly 1,000 students throughout Chicago and boasts a 100% high school graduation and college acceptance rate. Thank you, Gabriel's Light, for helping us uphold Rita's vision and for changing lives one note at a time.
Hi, Carol and everyone at Gabriel's Light. Congratulations on this wonderful Songs of Hope concert. This is Heather from the Alliance of Hope for Suicide Loss Survivors, and I just wanted to thank you for the wonderful work that you do and for your support of our mission to provide 24/7 online healing support to those who have lost loved ones to suicide. We're grateful for your partnership and your kindness, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's Marshall. Today, I'm here to tell you about a cause that is incredibly important to me. Last month, I became one of the first youth social media ambassadors for Gabriel's Light, a local nonprofit organization that aims to help prevent youth suicide through education, cyber safety, and kindness campaigns. I was interested in being a student ambassador for Gabriel's Light because mental health is an issue that affects each and every one of us, and especially people in my age range, and I knew that I wanted to do something to help. Each one of us has the power to save lives. 80% of youth who die by suicide gave verbal warning signs, which means that prevention is possible. It is important that we all learn the warning signs for those at risk and know what to do to help ourselves as well as others who are suffering. Please visit the first link in the description to learn more about these warning signs, as well as find out what you can do when help is needed. Remember that you can always call the suicide hotline or text the crisis line at any time, even if it isn't an emergency, if you ever feel like you need help and you don't know where else to get it. Both of those numbers are down below and are anonymous and free. You can take action by spreading the message through sharing this video. Together, we can help our friends and save lives.
My name is Carol Deely, and I'm the president and founder of Gabriel's Light.
My name is Brendan Deely. I'm Gabriel's father and co-founder of Gabriel's Light with Carol, my wife.
Gabe was our fourth child of 5. He always had this amazing smile. He made everybody around him laugh and feel great about themselves.
There was no mean in him at all. He was a fun kid, and I used to say I used to create a wake around him. Never saw Gabe have a bad day.
We lost Gabe to suicide on November 14th, 2018. Completely and utterly unexpected. He was not a child that showed the typical signs of depression and suicide. He expressed no pain and no sense of hopelessness to us at home. We found out that he did feel bullied at school. He searched bullying and suicide on his school device, and he told his peers. We started Gabriel's Light because we learned so many things that we as experienced parents didn't know. Bullying that goes on in schools, and about searches that kids can do on devices.
And I was seeing all these things on the news about not even just the pandemic, but just all these horrible things going on, and I felt like I could do something about it.
We just want to spread awareness for youth suicide. We can really make a difference and hopefully decrease youth suicide.
If someone is ever struggling, it teaches them that they're not alone and that we're all in this together.
Hi, my name is Joanne Myers, and I'm the president and founder of Alyssa's Mission. Right next to me is Jody Siegel, our Director of Education. We don't want anyone to go through what we went through. Our goal is to try and stop the next teen's suicide through the work that we're both engaged in.
Alyssa's Mission and Gabriel's Light are so grateful that you prioritize mental health and suicide prevention.
I started cyber safety consulting 8 years ago. We talk about how kids can be safe, ethical, savvy users of technology. Cyber safety consulting is partnering with Gabriel's Light, and I couldn't be more honored and excited, and I think there's a lot we can do together. I just hope that we can increase the brand and the name recognition of Gabriel's Light so Carol can continue to make such a big impact.
We continue to hear from people the difference that it's made for them to hear that there is hope, that they have started monitoring their children's devices and the school has, that there is less bullying. Our ultimate success factor is that we eliminate youth suicide.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. And if you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. To find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. 'Cause you can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Carol Deely.
And I'm Brendan Deely. We are the co-founders of Gabriel's Light.
Welcome to Songs of Hope. We are streaming to you live from an 1880s building in Lincoln Park, Chicago at Practice Chicago. We are so honored that over 300 are joining us tonight for Gabriel's Light's inaugural benefit concert. As you saw in the video, Gabriel's Light was founded approximately 11 months ago after the death of our beautiful 12-year-old son Gabriel to suicide. Throughout the evening, you'll hear more about how you can get involved and the type of work that we do. But first, we'd like to thank our band leader from our first song, David Hayes, for the opening act with a very talented group of boys, including our son Gabriel, performing our first song of hope. That song was one of Gabe's favorites. It's a reminder that we all need to be here for each other, and we all need to have friends. Let's take a moment to thank our generous sponsors for making our work possible and for underwriting tonight's event. Thank you to Jamie and Mark Brady, Colleen and Chris Owens, Tej Handley, the Linda and Dennis Myers family, and Banner Solutions, as well as the numerous sponsors that you see on your screen now. We also would like to thank our production and creative director, Mark J. Bracken Jr., our event chair, Jen Kuba, and our marketing partner, Goldfish Consulting, Caroline Lubbers. And thank you to the Gabriel's Light Board of Directors, serving as critical support to our foundation. All of you watching tonight are wonderful, generous, and dedicated supporters, partners, and grant recipients who are here tonight because we all care about children, and we all want to eliminate youth suicide. So we thank you for being here. There's more music coming up, but before the next performers takes the stage, we are pleased to introduce our MC for the evening, Daryl Jones. Daryl is a minister, spiritual coach, meditation guide, and good friend. Turning it over to you, Daryl.
Thank you, Brendan and Carol. I'm so honored to be a part of this special event and support such an important cause. I met Carol in my meditation instructor training program and learned more about Gabe and Gabriel's Light and was eager to get involved for sure. In my life, I've learned that we all need to lean on somebody, and it helps if you can just pick up a phone, text, talk to a friend. The importance of connection is huge. We need one another, always, but more now than ever. Let us connect, and tonight that's what we are here to do. So let's get to connecting through some more music. We have a sensational program for you tonight, including music, reflections from suicide survivors themselves, and more. Next up are two vocalists, now college freshmen, Nora Deely and Elijah McIntosh, performing John Lennon's Imagine.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. No John too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday or greed or hunger, brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Wow, that was beautiful and amazing. Thank you, Nora and Elijah. Aren't they talented? Imagine is one of the most performed songs in the 20th century, and it's still relevant today. Imagine a world at peace without barriers and free of suicide. That's what we are here to get to tonight. Next up, we are privileged to have the talented local Chicago actress and voice coach, Julia Merchant, performing That Wasn't Me by Brandi Carlile.
I got something to say. Not asking for you to move on or forget it, but these are better days. To be wrong all along and admit it is not amazing grace, but to be loved like a song you remember even when you've changed. Tell me, did I go on a tangent? Did I lie through my teeth? Did I cause you to stumble on your feet? Did I bring you shame on my family? Did it show when I was weak? If that's what you see, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. When you're lost, you will toss every lucky coin you've ever trusted, and you'll hide from your God like he never turned his back on us, and you'll fall all the way to the bottom and land on your own knife, but you'll learn who you are even if it doesn't take your life. Tell me, did I go on a tangent? Did I lie through my teeth? Did I cause you to stumble on your feet? Do I bring shame on my family? Did it show when I was weak? Whatever you see, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. But I want you to know that you'll never be alone. I wanna believe. Do I make myself a blessing to everyone I meet? If you fall, I will catch you on your feet. Do I spend time with my family? Did it show when I was weak? That's what you see. That will be me. That will be me. That will be me. That will be me.
Thank you, Julia, for that beautiful song and an important reminder that we are never alone. Before we go on to our next act, I want to invite everyone here locally, I want to invite everyone online to just take a deep breath. And as you exhale, remember that you are never alone, that you are always connected. Even if you're sitting in a place right now physically by yourself, help a friend, someone is just a phone call, a text away. You are never alone. Let your breath remind you of that truth. Now we have the pleasure of hearing from Tasha, a local Chicago songwriter. For years, she has dreamed hard of creating a better world. From the front lines of protests around the city and working with Black Youth Project 100, Tasha returns to the guitar for healing and calm, performing Something About This Girl. Here's Tasha.
Softness make her tough. At her smallest still enough. She was born a hazy morn. Dewy droplets pooling she looks a little like me. Something about this girl's just right. I'd like to know her from the inside. Move slow, calling out a patient pull. You'll know that she's holding you, even if you don't see her there. Turning all your broken home. No sour tongue, no sour home. And she looks a little like me. Something about this girl's just right. I'd like to know her from the inside. And she got a voice like a star. She got a body like sunlight. I'd like to know her from the inside. Glowing and glowing from the inside. Built herself up from the inside.
Thank you, Tasha, for sharing your words and your song of hope, offering us strength. I'm excited to share a video now that the Deelys recorded and the impact that they have had in 11 short months of launching Gabriel's Light. With an incredible amount of dedication, contagious passion, and hard work, they have already accomplished so much. Facing unprecedented device and technology-dependent months, working and studying at home, Gabriel's Light has launched an educational Quarantweens and Teens program. It's a series to support parents and youth navigating the challenges of quarantine. Then in July, grants were awarded to 6 organizations aligned with Gabriel Light's mission, extending the reach and work of Gabriel's Light beyond its own efforts. And that's not all. The foundation is already in the second session of a Youth Ambassadors program, engaging youth to raise awareness on suicide prevention education while building valuable transferable skills of their own. Let's tune into this video and learn a bit more.
The donations not only help us with our suicide prevention, but we also support organizations that provide therapy to people affected by suicide. The burden that some people carry and hold things in, it's a huge burden. And it's a difficult burden when they do something like our son did, and then our family, the hurt, it will last forever. We can offer hope by having the conversations. We need to talk about those things, and people need to understand that there is hope.
Thank you for getting those For the Love of Gabe wristbands. I did share Gabe's story in the weight room after the workout. Actually, I had a kid come to me and tell me he was contemplating suicide after we finished weightlifting. What a door that opened up, all because I think of his mom's letter and her transparency and her openness.
Things happen in people's life, and with this knowledge I can help prevent bad things from happening to them or them hurting themselves.
Spreading kindness and just being the light for others and showing care and compassion.
I think that's so important because you never know what someone's going through.
Kids my age are very active on social media, so I just want to teach them, and I want to learn myself how to use it for good.
I just wanted to let you guys know how important Gabriel's Light has been at our school. We had a program that screened searches that kids do, but I realized that we hadn't gotten updates or alerts from our school social worker like we had the year before. The tech guy got right on it, everything got taken care of. Very shortly thereafter, an alert came in, a really serious alert about a student who'd been researching self-harm, and she was in great distress. Had it not been for Gabriel's Light and getting our settings back up, she could have been missed.
The need for us getting our message out there and showing people that there's hope is stronger than ever. In order for us to get more messaging out there, get more content together, more programs, more people out there telling our message, we simply just need funding to do that. So every dollar is going to help us get Hope Squad into more schools and to get youth ambassador programs into more and more areas. Kids, adults, everyone needs to know that people care about you. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has someone that loves them, and that tomorrow is going to be a better day.
A moving and inspiring video. A powerful message from an organization that's already done so much and needs your support to do a lot more. Let me introduce you to our host, the owner of Practice Chicago, where we are physically filming from tonight. Phil Chung will guide us through how we can all make a difference, where we will all have the opportunity to come together and help the Deelys continue to do their work to save young lives.
Hello, my name is Phil Chung, and I'm the founder of Practice Chicago, where we are filming live tonight. Hosting this event here tonight has extra special meaning, as this is also the last place that I was with Gabe. And here at Practice Chicago, although what we do is personal training, what we live for is to help change lives, and that's exactly what we're going to do here tonight. I'm honored to take the lead on raising critical funds here tonight. We have $35,000 more to raise to help prevent youth suicide and fund the mission at Gabriel's Light and their work with youth, parents, partners, and grant recipients. Unlike traditional paddle raises, we don't have any paddles tonight, so we have some technology-assisted ways that you can donate. First, you'll see the Donate Now button at the top of your screen. You can simply click on that, and it'll take you through that process. For those that want to donate with your phone, simply text Gabriel's Light, no spaces, just that phrase, Gabriel's Light, to 41444. That's 41444. And those that are having technology issues or any problems or questions, you can email info@gabrielslight.org, and we'll respond to you directly. Okay, let's get started. Gabriel's Light's mission is simple: to help prevent youth suicide, but the path is difficult and we need your help. Every dollar is appreciated and will help further our mission. So let's begin at the $4,000 level. Your generous donation of $4,000 funds a session of our Youth Ambassador program for Gabriel's Light. Over 80% of youth who die by suicide gave warning signs, often to their peers. So engaging our youth is essential to our mission. The Youth Ambassador program was launched this summer to engage youth people to help us prevent youth suicide. In addition, we create programs that offer our participants transferable skills and a chance to earn volunteer hours. Please consider using the Donate Now button or text Gabriel's Light to 41444 to donate $4,000 to fund a Youth Ambassador program. Our first Ambassador session happened this summer, and we focused on planning and managing a fundraising event. We had over 30 ambassadors representing grades from 4th to 12th. Our inaugural group this summer also represented 25 different schools and were across 5 different states. The ambassadors received training and materials on how to plan their own successful fundraiser. Our entrepreneurial crew did everything from lawn care to dog walking to making and selling bracelets. My personal favorite was a subscription-based service where you can get your baked goods delivered to your front door each month for the year or for 6 months. But the magic of the program is that the youth ambassadors learn about suicide prevention and awareness, including how to spot signs of trouble and what to do to help a friend in crisis. Youth engagement will continue to be a critical component of ending youth suicide. Please help us fund one of these enriching youth ambassador programs with your gift of $4,000. We're so proud to tell you that our first ever group of youth ambassadors collectively have raised over $10,000. This fall, our current youth ambassador session is focused on social media and using it for a positive way. The ambassadors are learning about branding, marketing, and communications while helping us engage others online with suicide prevention, education, and anti-bullying campaigns. Again, please consider a $4,000 gift to help us contribute to engage youth in our program so they can earn valuable skills while helping an incredible cause. As you can see, your generosity is amazing. We continue to raise our funds, and right now it looks like we've raised over $80,000. And thank you to Susan Geiselhart and Dave Geiselhart for a $4,000 donation to help support our Youth Ambassador program. And we're going to move on to our $2,000 level. With your donation of $2,000, it'll help fund our Hope Squad program in one of our schools through our partnership with Alyssa's Mission. Let me tell you a little bit about Alyssa's Mission. They provide free hands-on support to area public and private schools in order to educate students, staff, parents, and guardians on how to recognize and assist those teens at risk. Alyssa's Mission has helped educate over 1 million students, staff, and parents since its inception using their SOS program, which is their Signs of Suicide program. 90% of schools have seen an increase in students seeking help for themselves or a friend, with 95% believing the program also reduced stigma in schools. So let's talk about a little bit of the Hope Squad program, because you're going to want one of these Hope Squad programs in each school. The Hope Squad program is a school-based peer support team that partners with Alyssa's Mission. The Hope Squads seek to reduce self-destructive behavior and youth suicide by training, building, and creating change in schools and communities. Hope Squad members are nominated by their classmates as trustworthy peers and trained by advisors. Gabriel's Light underwrites all Hope Squad's costs to the school, and so schools pay nothing for the program and make the program accessible to more youth. A little bit about some of the stats around Hope Squad. 25 to 30% of students seeing their counselors for suicide-related distress were referred by Hope Squad members. 14% were hospitalized, indicating that they needed that help and quickly received that help. Before I get to some more stats about Hope Squad, just want to thank Joey and Amy Novogratz for a $2,000 donation to help support a Hope Squad in a school. We also want to thank Heidi and Craig Johnson for a $5,000 donation to help support our programs here at Gabriel's Light. Along the lines of Hope Squad, students with suicidal thoughts from Hope Squad schools are more likely than students from non-Hope Squad schools to solicit help from adults. This indicates that Hope Squad programs increase help seeking and self-referrals. Hope Squad schools have less suicide-related stigma than non-Hope Squad schools. And lastly, Hope Squad schools had significantly more referrals from all students compared to non-Hope Squad schools. This is huge because it really shows the impact of Hope Squad programs can have on an entire school. Before I transition everything to Daryl here, just want to say thank you for all your donations. Keep them coming in, and hand it over to you, Daryl. Oh, and one last donation I want to mention here is that we have Linda and Dennis Myers for a $4,000 donation to help support our Youth Ambassadors program. Thank you, Linda and Dennis Myers. On to you, Daryl.
Thanks, Phil. And thank you to all of you who contributed during the paddle race. Don't worry, you can continue to give. So if you're just joining us or you walked away to get a cup of coffee or a drink or something, you can still give. But now we're going to get back to some music. We have a piece from Dan Kohlauer, born and raised in the great state of Iowa, and now songwriting and recording in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's welcome Dan Kohlauer and Brothers and Sisters Keeper.
Sipping their dollar wine and singing their hippie songs. Some man with a sign, homeless vet, hits me up for my change and a cigarette. And I dig down deep, give him what I have left, surrender myself to the fight.
That was amazing. I love the lyric, "It starts and ends with me." To be a little more present and caring and meeker, because I'm my brother and sister's keeper. Amen to that. It's often said that it takes a village to raise a child. I believe it is also calling us now to recognize that it takes a village to save a child. And we'd like to thank some village members that are helping us with their giving and donations. The Rosenthal family, thank you so much for $2,000. At the $1,000 level, Megan Nakamoto, Deneen Giacchino, Dolores, Dan Casey, and Lynn McGovern, thank you so much for being a part of this village that is helping to end suicide. Songs of Hope is thrilled to feature our next performer, Chicago-based Ethiopian artist Azib. This song is a message of love and a reminder to never forget that love guides us, it strengthens us, and definitely connects us. Thank you, Abzeeb. That was beautiful, and it was fun. It got us dancing here in the studio. I hope that you're enjoying the music this evening. Thank you, Abzeeb, for sharing that song of love and light for Gabriel and for everyone listening this evening. Let's keep it going. Next is Chicago artist David Hayes performing Behind You from his Epics album.
When you try you leave your guard down, 'cause there's only some you know will be around. And if you see me through, I'm behind you. When you lose someone, look back on the good they've done. And I will see you through. I'm behind you. And I will see you through. I'm behind you. Just one thing, please don't forget. If you fall, I'll be your man. And I will see you through. I'm behind you.
Nicely done, David. After David lost his brother Jim to suicide, many people supported him and his family. This song was written after a friend of Dave's experienced the same loss of love. Behind You, the song we just heard, was what Dave wanted to be for her as someone was behind him when he was in need. What we want is for you to be behind us and to get behind this mission of Gabriel's Light and its mission to prevent teen suicide through its programs. To inspire you to give a bit more, let's hear some songs or hear some words of hope and recovery, told through the voices of three brave individuals. Each inspiring story recounts their journey from a suicide attempt to a life of hope and recovery. Let's take a look.
Suicide doesn't stand alone. It doesn't just happen as the result of nothing out of nowhere. It's the result of something.
I was a mess before I was diagnosed. I was sick, and my thoughts were so scattered and so psychotic at that point. I was very afraid because I didn't know where I was. I did not know what was going to happen to me.
I was a popular student. I was one that was always smiling, always laughing. If you saw me in a hallway, you would think that's the last person in the world to have depression.
I was in a very self-destructive mode. I was drinking more alcohol, I was taking painkillers, I was suicidal.
When I had these suicidal thoughts of not wanting to be here, I didn't know how to talk to anyone because I figured I was the only one who had those thoughts and emotions. And if I told someone I'm having these thoughts of not wanting to be here, I just figured that the automatic reaction would be I have to go to a psych ward, I have to go to a mental hospital. I knew that 9 stories, it was a miracle that I was alive.
There's a lot of things that happen in your life that you can't choose. There's losses, there's abuse, there's traumas. The one thing that can never be taken away from you is your ability to choose how to respond.
I firmly believe that life turns around when you take ownership of your problems.
I didn't know that there were other people going through the same type of issues, the same type of problems, that there would ever be anyone else that would have suicidal thoughts.
Instead of somebody saying, you need to get help, when I knew I needed help and when I asked for the help, I really believe that's when my life started to turn around.
I wish I did speak up about my emotions, about my feelings, because I could have heard someone else say, well, I go through those struggles as well.
Three amazing suicide survivors telling their stories, letting us all know that we can live well with mental health conditions and challenges. You have the power to overcome, and it can start with one conversation. The truth is, we can all benefit from more honest conversations about mental health, and in particular about suicide, because just one conversation can change and save a life. We can be the light for each other. Experiencing mental health symptoms can be scary and confusing. That's why speaking up and asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it is a sign of strength. It can be hard to know what to say, but starting with something as simple as, I'm not feeling right. I don't know what to do. I think I need help. Can I talk to you about it? If you or someone you know is feeling depressed and hopeless, please reach out to a friend, a family member, a coach, a teacher, a religious leader. Any of these people can help you. Reaching out to a doctor or a pediatrician is also a good place to start. Mental health services and support are always available 24/7. The earlier you access them, the better. Visit our website at gabrielslight.org to learn the risk signs of suicide and how you can seek help. The suicide prevention line and crisis text line are always options. Our next group, Abdi, is based in Ethiopia, and how fitting the song they are performing for us tonight is called Hope. Such an inspiring and hopeful piece. Ethiopia looks absolutely beautiful. The journey of life is filled with ups and downs. And that's what shapes us into the people that we are. When you're having a bad day or a good day, remember that people do care about you and that you are here for a reason, and the world would not be the same without you. Our next performer, Jamie Brady, another fabulous person from Iowa, but a longtime resident here in Chicago, will be performing the classic Carole King tune, You've Got a Friend.
When you're down and troubled and you need some love and care, and nothing is going right, close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. If the sky above you should turn dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind should begin to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud, yeah. Soon you'll hear me knocking upon your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh, yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you, yes, and desert you, or they'll take your soul if you let them. Oh, but don't you let them. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running. Oh, yes, I will, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know you got a friend?
Thank you, Jamie. And clearly we do have some friends out there. We have exceeded our goal, and I want to shout out to a few people out there for some donations at the $1,000 level. Justin and Gavin Mashmeyer, Jody Lachlan. For $500 levels, we have Paul and Chris Geiselhart, Betty Shea, the Parr family, Mary and Brian Brady, the Pillsburys, the Lauren family, Jim and Cindy Rowe, Ellen Corey. Thank you so much. Again, we're proud to say the Songs of Hope has reached their goal. But we're not here just to raise money. We're also here to fix a problem. So we have a couple more donation levels. So please keep those donations rolling. As part of the way to fix the problem, we are really supporting education. And at the $1,000 level, you can help fund the creation of suicide prevention education materials. Education on the signs of suicide is one of the most effective ways we can prevent youth suicide. Since most youth tell a peer about their suicide thoughts, we can all be the light to someone by knowing the warning signs of suicide and knowing what to do when faced with those signs. As we mentioned, more than 80% of people suffering exhibit warning signs. And the good news is that 80 to 90% of people who receive treatment for depression are treated successfully. What that means is that we can work together to help those in need and make a real change. Each gift of $1,000 will help us spread our message of suicide education and prevention further and to reach more people. Our planned education campaign includes flyers, posters, cards, blog posts, and online campaigns. Please use the Donate Now button on your screen or text Gabriel's Light, all one word, to 41444 to donate now. We will use funds raised to help more people understand the risk signs and what to do to help people when we feel hopeless. At the $500 level, let's move on to it. We have raised over $112,000. Thank you so much, everybody. This is a huge accomplishment for us. It clearly shows that there's a need for what Gabriel's Light is going to provide for years to come. We are reaching the end of our text to give opportunities, so let's just get one last final number here. I think we're past 113,000. Is that correct? And 112. We're at 112,000. Hopefully to reach over 113,000 here in moments. At your $500 level, your gift will fund one cyber safety presentation. Liz Repking, founder of Cyber Safety Consulting, is a key partner for Gabriel's Light. Her internet safety curriculum was developed to educate grade school and junior high students in the classroom environment, encouraging small group discussion for real-life internet experiences with a feedback loop to school parents. With your donation of $500, we can host an additional session with Cyber Safety Consulting and reach more students and parents. One of our core pillars of achievement in our mission is to preventing youth suicides, promote anti-bullying and kindness campaigns. Cyber Safety Consulting help us exactly do that. Please use your donate button or text Gabriel's Light to 41444 to help teach more kids about cyber safety. I remember a sixth grader who took one of Liz's courses saying, I haven't really been cyberbullied before, but I've seen it happen, and I didn't know what to do, but I do know now. So please help support Liz Repking's work with cyber safety prevention by donating $500. Quick shout out for a $1,000 donation from Bridget Janos and Don Simone. Thank you very much. And this is our last time here to donate any amount. If you've been touched or moved at any point of this broadcast, we ask that's probably your soul or your heart telling you that let's do something about it. So any amount is appreciated. If it's $10 or $1,000 or $4,000, we appreciate any amount. Again, thank you to everyone who made tonight possible. Stay tuned for a final performance for the evening. You won't regret it. We have a really beautiful surprise video to share with you. Please know your support in any amount supports our mission to save lives by putting an end to youth suicide. If you haven't already, please donate online or text 41444 now. And before I turn it back to Daryl and the Deelys here, I just want to say it's been an honor to be part of this inaugural event. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Whether you're watching this live or virtually, or you're watching the recording later, know that you have made a difference tonight. Your presence here was important, and your dollars are expanding the programs. If you didn't have the opportunity to, know that it will come again. Please stay in touch with us and watch your gifts help us accomplish by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also sign up for our newsletter on our website at gabrielslight.org.
And we saved the best for last. Join me in watching Gabriel's 2015 performance of Count on Me, which was beautifully done by Jonas and Gus and Grant and Alex and our son Isaiah in the beginning of the presentations tonight. It's called You Can Count on Me by Bruno Mars. We're so happy to share this video with you tonight. Remember to be hopeful. Everybody is loved, and nobody is alone. If you or somebody you know is depressed, has anxiety, or has distress, reach out. Tell somebody. Get help. The work that we're doing at Gabriel's Light is critical to helping children and eliminating youth suicide. Everybody here tonight is truly helping to save lives. We thank all of you for what you've done. And Gabe, please take us home.
Beside you, if I forget how much you really mean to me, every day I will remind you about what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4, 3, 2, you'll be there. And cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah.
Nice one, Gaby.